I wanted it to taste different. And so I started to a little bit research fine dining techniques. And we had somebody who helped us out a little bit to kind of like guide us in the right direction in terms of like a mirepoix technique in fine dining or like base flavors. And I said, this is really interesting. What if we can do something that presents itself in a very different way in terms of taste? And so that's where what we turned into the culinary roasting style. We say that roasted a specialty grade coffee, it's great table stakes. You have to have really good coffee for it to be on the shelf, but specialty roasted in the same way. So what we do different is we follow that culinary roasting style where we ingrain and we enunciate and we kind of like focus on flavors that may not necessarily be present in the coffee bean. And so we slow the roasting process down in certain stages and we speed it up in certain stages, including the very end stage, which is the caramelization stage, where all the sugars in the coffee caramelize. We have created a roasting system that we call culinary, but it delivers flavor as you drink it. So you'll have a forward. When you first drink the coffee, you get this like intense forward, and then you'll get a solid body, and then you'll get some sort of sweet finish. And most of our coffees have a very sweet finish because of that late stage caramelization in the coffee roasting. And so what you're getting is like, you sip this coffee and it like coats your tongue and it's sticky and it's syrupy and it's really sweet. And then you stop drinking and like 20 minutes later, I can still taste this. It's really good. And what we're finding is that towards the end of the cup, when people finish drinking coffee, like they can still taste it for quite a while. And that's because of the end stage caramelization that we do. It's a very unique process. It's also very difficult to do at the scale that we roast. You can do it in a 5 kilo roaster. You can do it in a 10 kilo roaster. We have a 280 kilo roaster. So we roast about 600 pounds at a time every 15 minutes. And it's like incredibly difficult to hit the mark every single time. Because if you don't, you lost the batch. So that's the roasting process. It's very different than traditional roasting style. And when you drink our coffees, it's like a sensory experience.